With hunting season well on its way, I know a lot of you guys are starting to kind of prepare for the season and start thinking about what do I need to buy, what do I need to clean up and get ready, and you want to get all of your ducks in a row before duck season comes along. And one of those main things is waders. Before we get any farther into this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. You guys have been doing a great job with that, and I really do appreciate it. When you ring the bell, you'll get a notification saying that I posted a video, and with hunting season coming up, I'm sure you guys don't want to miss any of those videos. And I've known from some of your guys' comments that some of my videos haven't been showing up in your subscription feed. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so then you don't miss any other videos. And while you're there, be sure to leave me a big old thumbs up. It means a lot when you guys do that. Can we get this video up to 1,000 likes? That'd be pretty sweet if we could. These are my Rogers 3-in-1 Toughman Insulated Breathable waders, and I want to kind of go over those today because I did kind of like an initial unboxing review kind of deal when I first got them last fall, and I wanted to wait to do this video until I used them for about a year because these are my first pair of breathable waders, and when I made that video, I had never used them in the field. So what I want to do in today's video is go over the differences between breathable and neoprene waders. I want to go over the pros and cons of them. And I also want to give you guys a little bit of a 1 year review, 1 year after use review of these Rogers waders because I've had a lot of questions about them, and I hope I can fill you guys in on them a little bit. So first of all, what are breathable waders and what's the difference between neoprene? So your breathable waders are made out of like a Gore-Tex material. They're really lightweight and there's no insulation in these waders right now. I'll get into that here in a little bit. This is the bare bones of the waders. And so it's got pretty much a membrane on the inside of it where water can escape, but it can't get in. So like your body produces sweat and stuff and it starts evaporating off. With the breathable material, it allows that sweat vapor to kind of work its way through and out of the waders, keeping you a little bit drier than you would in neoprene waders. So that's the main difference between neoprene and breathable. Neoprene is neoprene. It's sewn together and sealed and it's waterproof. Same thing here with the breathable material, but it's breathable. Just as waterproof, nothing's getting in unless you got a hole in it. Same thing with neoprene, and this is a lot lighter weight and more malleable, I guess, than neoprene. It's just really easy to move in these, I guess. One of the biggest concerns I had with going to breathable waders from neoprene was how tough they're gonna be. Because as duck hunters, we go through a lot of brush and you stand a chance of finding some sharp sticks and popping holes in your waders. And so these breathable waders, the Rogers ones, they do have like a, what is this? This is kind of like a Carhartt material on the legs and on the butt. So that kind of helps protect it. But the material itself, I think it's just as strong as neoprene. They're a little bit more, you can move in them easier. It's not like you're wearing Gumby suit. You can just, it's like a layer, like a big rain jacket around yourself. I guess that's a good way to put it. So all in all, with the differences between neoprene and breathable, I have experience using both of them. And I can honestly say from the second I started using breathable, I fell in love with them. They're so much easier to walk in. They're not as hot, and you can layer up in them really good, and they're just an all-around excellent wader. I believe that's where wader technology is going to be going, and neoprene will soon kind of start fizzling out as breathable waders start taking over. If you guys are looking to get a new pair of waders and you're trying to bounce between, do I want to upgrade and get breathable waders for a little bit extra money, or do I want to just go get the same old neoprene waders I've been hunting out of for 10 years and having to replace them every 2 to 3 years, I would definitely recommend going and upgrading to the breathable waders. If you're a person who walks in really far distances, you're getting in and out of boats, and if you just like to be more comfortable. You know, neoprene is comfortable, but I personally believe that breathable waders are way better and way more comfortable and way warmer than neoprene. So these Rogers waders, they're the 3-in-1 waders. And so that means that they come with 2 layers of insulation, and you can also remove the insulation for, you know, summer, spring, fall, early teal season, all the warmer stuff where you don't need the insulation in them. So I like that a lot because I can wear these waders for teal season. I can wear them in January when I'm goose hunting, and I can go down and fish in the river in the summertime with them on. So they come with a heavy level. This is heavy. They come with a heavy level of insulation and a medium level of insulation. And so these are very warm. They're really easy. All I wore this past season, especially on the cold days, I would maybe wear leggings underneath my sweatpants, but most of the time I was just wearing sweatpants and thick socks, and I was plenty warm with these things on. And the nice thing about this is this insulation comes up to wherever the top of your waders is, so it's insulating the top part of you as well, which is definitely a plus. It's not just your legs, it's going all the way up it and keeping you warm. Another touch that I want to add on to about this insulation is I didn't know I had a leak in my waders until I went trout fishing in March or April, somewhere in there. So I took the insulation out for the trip, and so I'm trout fishing, and then my leg just starts getting wet, and I'm like, what's the deal here? Like, I remember having the thick insulation in, and you know, maybe feeling some coldness on my leg, but not enough to where it's soaking into my clothes, and I'm like, yeah, there's a leak. What was going on was that insulation was absorbing the water coming through the leak, and I wasn't really noticing it, which is kind of cool. But when I took that insulation out, I did notice the leak and my pant leg got wet. I really like the ability to take that insulation in and out, and I really like the fact that if you do spring a little pinhole leak, the insulation keeps you from getting wet. Okay, so these Rogers waders, let's go over these here. They have the 1200 gram insulation in the boots. The website said to buy them a size smaller than you normally wear. So I normally wear an 11, and I bought a 10, and that is spot on. So if you normally wear an 11, buy a 10, you'll be good. There's actually a lot of wiggle room in these, which I like. I like being able to have a little bit of foot slide in there, just because that's my personal preference, so I can wear thicker socks if I need to. But overall, I like the boots. My feet did get a little bit cold in them, but you know, overall it wasn't too bad. Now moving up, like I said earlier, it's got this guard on the leg, and so that kind of helps protect it. There's one on the butt as well. So we've got same material on the butt, kind of keeping it from springing any leaks there. It does have a wader belt, so that's kind of nice. You can kind of cinch it down around your waist, so if you do have water come over the top, or you take a spill, you're not getting water all the way down. It kind of gives you a chance to stop there while you're getting up, and you get less water in your waders. Apparently that's what a wader belt does. I've got no experience with it, but I still use it. A couple of features that I like about these waders: it does have this hand pocket right here and shotgun shell holders, pretty standard with all waders on the market at this point. I'd say probably 85% of them have this. It does have a zipper pocket right here. I want to add on to that, saying that this pocket right here on the front of the waders, it does have a water resistant zipper, but it's not a waterproof pocket. There's little holes from where the shotgun shell holders were sewn in, and you know, I've had stuff in here and it does get wet. So I wouldn't recommend putting your phone in there. It does have this little thing on the inside though, where you can put your phone. I've used it. I don't really use it all that much. You know, it's kind of nice to have a little waterproof pocket to put your phone in. I've used it from time to time, but most of the time it's either just chilling right in here where I can grab it quick and easy, or I just keep it in my coat pocket inside my waders. I like to put it in my coat pocket now that I think about it, because when it's cold outside, your phone battery dies very quickly, so keeping it close and inside your waders, close to your body, it keeps your phone from dying too fast. Little tip there. And then it's got D-rings where you can clip on a hand warmer or a shotgun shell holder, and then it's got clips. And something I like about the clips is, I don't know if other waders are like this or not, but the two straps, one has a female end and one has a male end, so you can't crisscross your wader straps. So I like that, because how many times have you reached over and you're like, ah crap, got the wrong one, or you twist it up in the back and you don't know it. So a pretty little thing there, but it's kind of nice to be able to just whip it over and know you're in the right spot there. But that's pretty much the basics of these waders. So my final verdict, my final review of these waders, I don't know if there's any categories or anything to go by, but these waders did keep me warm. My feet did get a little bit cold, but that's to be expected. That's pretty normal. They stayed waterproof throughout the season, at least until the end of the season. But like I said, the insulation in the waders, I didn't notice it until I was trout fishing when the insulation was out. So the toughness on them, they're very tough, and it's very easy to get in and out of a kayak. I was in like thigh deep water and just swinging my leg over into my kayak to get in, and it worked out great. I love the mobility of the waders. That's probably my favorite part, not the warmness or anything like that. I love the mobility that the breathable waders give you. I've had probably 3 or 4 different pairs of neoprene waders throughout my duck hunting past, and these breathable waders have changed the game for me, and I will never, ever, ever go back to neoprene. So if you guys are looking for a new pair of waders, look into breathable waders. I highly recommend them, and just give them a try. I hope this answers all of your questions that you've had about my waders, and any questions that you've had about breathable or neoprene waders. If you guys know any more information about breathable waders compared to neoprene, be sure to leave it in the comments below. Help out these other hunters that need some information as well. You guys are a great source of information for everybody, and I like to kind of have the comment section of these videos be a kind of community forum where people can come through and look through new ideas that I don't even realize, or I miss, or I don't talk about, or anything like that. So be sure to leave it in the comments down below. If you guys want to pick up a shirt like this one, nice, fresh, juicy Mallards Bro t-shirt, I know you want one, click the link in the description. You can go over to the website and pick one up. If you guys don't already, be sure to follow me on my social media. I've got Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Be sure to follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.